Live from New York, it's the show that may make a huge comeback. It's first things first.
Get out the brooms, Astros.
In Denver, we'll head to the world of basketball. Joker goes for 41-11. Denver evens the season series with the Wolves, and they take their rightful place atop the West. Here's Joker on the MVP conversation. He doesn't love it. Take a listen. So he thinks a couple guys deserve to have the award. Vegas disagrees. It's Joker minus 5,000. And Luka plus 2,900, and SGA pretty far behind there. So, Nick, are you surprised this is such a wide gap?
So I want to preface my comments with this. If Joker wins, he's already a two-time MVP, and I just show you the list real quick of two-time, 3-time, and then 4-time plus MVPs. So he's on that list. He would move over to that next list. And you know what? That's fair.
He's good
He's
enough.
that caliber of player. He's better than Moses. He's better than Moses, and he could finish his career better than Bird. I wouldn't say it's likely, but I think it's on the board. But right now, so I think some people will look at it like, he's going to be 3 times. You know what? And that's coming from me, who had a much higher bar than most for Joker and the MVPs.
Stop you there, though?
Yeah.
It's like Tim Duncan's on the 2-time.
Well, and it's not all. It's not. It's
I know,
not
but
direct.
it's just like
and
two
Kobe
has got a lot.
and Shaq are on the 1-time MVP list. I get that. So it's not all. My point is, last year I was apoplectic about the idea of the 3 in a row, and he hadn't won yet, and all of those things. So I'm not against the idea of Nikola Jokic winning this award. He would be a deserving champion. I am against those odds, and that the narrative has been set for months that this is done. Since Embiid went down, this has been done. The straw poll of voters, February 13th, Joker had 69 first-place votes. Shea had 24. Luka had 3. The straw poll 10 days ago, Joker had 85 first-place votes. Shea had 10. Luka had 1. I am here to tell you, Luka, Joker, Luka this year, and you're a voter, I'm not, Brew, it's like high school debate. You'll walk into it not knowing which side you're going to have to argue, and you can make an equally strong case in either direction. And I think, I'll show the numbers and then give it to Brew. The traditional stats favor Luka. It's close, and we can show it to you, I think. It's close, but Luka's having a historic season as far as points per game. First ever 33-9-9. The only since the merger higher point per game seasons are 2 by Jordan, 2 by Harden, 1 by Kobe. So Luka's got him in those. The advanced numbers go back to Joker. Joker has him. Listen, Luka's awesome, but Joker leads everything in the advanced numbers. The season head-to-head is Luka's been far better in those games, but the Mavs are 1-2 in those games. And then the last time they played, which was a big deal last year, in theory it was going to be, Luka was outstanding. The Mavs won, and Joker had one of, by his standards, worst games of the year. My point is this, Brew. They've got 50 wins now. He's having a historically great season. I think Luka Doncic should be even money, and Jokic should be even money for MVP instead of what it is.
The reason it is what it is one, you showed the analytical numbers. And a lot of the voters, particularly the younger voters, they put the analytic numbers ahead of the traditional numbers. I look at both, but I'm still big into the traditional numbers, all right? So I think that's one thing. And the other thing is this. It shouldn't be the case, but we're human. Joker and this is why, in addition to the advanced numbers, this is why he's ahead, and as you said, it has been the leader since Embiid went down. He started this regular season with an advantage.
Yes.
He started this regular season way out in front of everybody else for these reasons. One, everybody saw what he did in the finals and the playoffs. He averaged a triple-double in the playoffs. Secondly, a lot of people felt like he should have won last year. And that, race came into play and all of that. So people entered this season feeling like
he was owed one.
Luke, he's owed one. And in fact, if he wins it this year, he will start next season at a disadvantage.
That's
because people feel like, okay, he's got 3, we evened it out. That's just human nature.
And
now,
do you think Luka started this year at a slight disadvantage because of
well,
how
I
his
think
season
everybody
ended?
did because I don't think so much because of the season ended. I just think Jokic was so far out ahead.
Sorry,
now, I do think Embiid
and Luka tanked.
Yeah,
the end of
that's
the
what I
season.
thought.
One person was the final.
That's what I mean.
That doesn't help.
Some people might have held it against. Yeah.
Embiid played so well that I do think he moved ahead of Jokic. Like before he got hurt, he was playing so well. You had to just give it to him. This is my criteria. Individual statistics and play, dominance, impact, all right? Advanced and regular. 1-loss record, all right? Now, here's the thing. Jokic, when he's healthy, they have played on a 57-win pace, or the games he's played in. When Luka's played in the games he's played in, they played on a 54-win pace.
That's why.
The record should not hold him back. In fact, Jokic is one of the few who has won it without winning 50 games. Yeah. He won it a year as the 6th seed
and that was the
with
year
48
I had the huge
wins, right?
Yeah,
and Giannis's numbers were great. There were a lot of guys whose numbers were great. So it's like, how do you, as great as Jokic is, how do you justify that? So the record should not be held against him. At a 5th seed, Jokic won it. Russell Westbrook won it as a 6th seed. We get it. He was a triple-double that year. All right. Then I look at the supporting cast. They're both really good, but you obviously got to give the edge to Denver because they won a championship and they have a championship coach now.
No question.
Right. I mean, but Dallas has a nice one, but Denver's got the advantage. And then I do look at historical precedent and historical ramifications. Like you showed that. I think, unfortunately, we look back and say, Shaq's got one. Mm-hmm. It's kind of an embarrassment for us as voters. Like, how does Shaq only get one? How does Kobe only have one? Like, really? Mm-hmm. And I also think if someone takes the approach now, a voter, you know what? Best player in the league, period. And if it's Jokic for the next 6 years, he's getting it. That's not fair to Jordan. It's not fair to LeBron because they didn't get it. So
but don't you feel like people are trying to right it wrong when they do that?
Yeah, but this matters historically. So I don't
continue to be wrong.
No, it's not wrong because I don't think MVP is just best player in the world because then we wouldn't even have to play the game.
It should be best.
We knew it was Jordan for a decade. We knew it was LeBron for a decade. And there's always, the great players always have great seasons. This isn't the first time you can say Jokic could get it or Luka could get it or Shai Gilgeous. They're always the great players, all-time greats, always have great seasons.
So go ahead.
With that said, and it's going to shock some people, but right now, and the ballots, we'll be getting them within the next couple of days, this is my top 5 right here.
Oh, let me see.
I think we have it.
Oh, I hope we have it.
All right, I'll just read it. At number 5, Giannis.
Okay.
Number 4, Jason Tatum.
Okay.
3, SGA.
Okay, I'm not shocked so far.
2, Jokic.
Wow. Come on.
1, Luka. The numbers, he's leading the league in scoring and second in assists. And the team is playing great basketball.
How great?
So,
what
50 wins.
They got 50 wins.
So, wait a second. Wait, gosh darn it.
How great was Denver playing when they won 48 and Jokic got it?
What place are they in?
Right now,
they're
the
in the 5th seed.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Jokic won it as a 6th seed.
Hold on.
I'm not talking about old times.
Hold on.
It was like 3 years ago.
Wait, hold on. But wait, so you think for MVP it should only be the 1 seed?
No, I'm saying right now, if you're saying, ooh, it's so close, the advanced number's this,
right,
the traditional number's that, but one guy is the 1 seed and one guy's the 5th seed, I think the tie should go to the
I think
best team in the West.
I think one of the biggest reasons that it is close is because of where Jokic is in the standings. If these standings were flipped, it would be a runaway in Luka's direction.
Yes.
And so
maybe a lot of people still would look at those advanced numbers and look at Jokic.
That's fair. Here's where I think there is. I'm going to use the Bontemps straw poll as evidence of something. I think there's a weird. The media just was late to the party on the season Luka was having, and now has decided it doesn't count. Because in December, when he did the straw poll, before Embiid got hurt, it was 63 votes for Embiid, 21 for Joker. And what was the reason? Because Embiid was averaging 35 a game.
Yeah.
Well, Luka's averaging 34.
Right, and his rebounds, MB's rebounds equivalent to Luka's assists.
Exactly,
and he's still giving you 9 rebounds.
And I think they have been one of the best teams in basketball for months now. And so the team part of it is, I went to the Ringer's top 100 players. Mm-hmm. So the Nuggets have 5 guys. The Mavs have 2 guys.
Do you know why that is?
So you're saying Joker makes everyone better. I agree with that.
Jalen Brunson was on that team. He decided to leave because he couldn't reach his potential.
No, that is not true.
They didn't?
They wouldn't pay him.
That's not true.
Why would they pay him?
They made a mistake.
But
they didn't think he was the guy.
But it's working with Kyrie.
How's Porzingis worked out? How's Porzingis doing in Boston?
Hold on, that's
he's
3 years.
Healthy.
Right.
That's the thing. He's staying healthy.
Was he thriving with Luka in Dallas?
Because I could turn it around and say no one else other than LeBron has been able to make it work with Kyrie. And I mean, in a lot of cases, people would give Luka credit. He's made it work with Kyrie. Saying he's Batman, I'm Robin, when we all know it's the reverse.
He's made Gafford a really good player.
He's made Gafford, Lively, all those guys. And he made the conference finals with nobody. And when Joker didn't have Jamal Murray there in round 1. So don't do the teammate thing. I'm here to defend Joker.
He's making everyone better.
Right,
Aaron Gordon all of a sudden was like, he won the slam dunk contest. He's like, no, he's a great player.
But the idea that Luka's not making Derek Lively better is insanity.
Make him a top 100 player.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.